Pisces, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Pisces this week? Okay, you have the Strength card firstly, then you have the Fool card, the Hierophant, and the Two of Wands. You have major things happening because you've got 3 cards out of 4 that are majors. Firstly, I'll talk you through these cards as always, and then I'll clarify them so we can get some more specific information. But firstly, Strength card is all about your grit, your mental strength, your stability, your stamina also coming in. It could also be physical strength, but right now intuitively I'm feeling there's something about you and your mental grit and you kind of sticking to your guns and standing your ground in some way is gonna be very prevalent this week. You're gonna see yourself doing that. You're gonna find yourself being a lot more confident maybe is a better word, in your choices and in your way of being and in your voice as well. Something about your voice. You're gonna be very confident in your voice. The Fool card, there's a new journey beginning. There's a new trail that you'll be traveling. Weird thing to say. Don't underestimate yourself, and also like have courage in this. Go on that path, set out on that new path. I don't really need to tell you to do that because it's in the cards that you will be doing that, but if you find yourself second guessing more than anything, because firstly you have the Strength card, so you're sticking to your guns and you're making your decision and you're going and you're doing something different, out of the norm, unexpected. However, there's something where I feel like you'll be on your way, you'll start this journey, and then you're going to be second guessing yourself. Don't. Keep looking forward, do not look back. Don't look in your rearview mirror because you're driving forwards, not back, so it wouldn't benefit you. The Hierophant card means teaching sometimes. Lessons can be very much a spiritual card. You could be learning more about different religions in some way, or someone's teaching you or you're teaching someone. But there's also something here about commitment. There's something about the kind of sticking to your guns and being very committed to a certain path, or committed to a vision you have, or a place you're going, or something you want to do. There's something where you're committed to the grind, or to the work it's going to require to get you where you want to go. And also I feel like there's something where you're going to be enjoying the journey, which is why you're committed to it, because you know you enjoy and like what you will be doing. So some of you, this is a new journey in your career, in your work that you're about to set off on. Others of you, I feel like there's something about traveling that you're just like, I don't really know where this is going to lead me, I don't know what I'm going to do when I get there, but I feel called to travel, I feel called to move, I feel called to change something, and you're right, you're going to do it, and it's so exciting. Then you have the Two of Wands, which is funny because that's a traveling card. So there's something where you're choosing. You could be in a choosing energy this week of picking between two, but it's almost like you already know what you want to do. It's more about some of you are trying to find reasons to kind of explain your choices to others, and you're like, well, I'll tell my mum this, or I tell my aunt this, and this and this, and once I know how to reason it to them, then they'll be more accepting, or then they'll accept it. There's something where you're trying to find reasons as to why, but you actually don't have many. You just want to do something, you feel called to it, and that's why you're doing it, and that's a good enough reason to me. But yeah, I see what you're doing. It's almost like rationalizing or trying to make things make sense to others, but you don't need to. If you want to do something and the only reason is just because I feel like it, I feel like you should just say that. I feel like just get their reaction of just because you feel like it, and there's going to be like a little bit of judgment, and then it's almost up to them how they perceive you. But it's the truth also. There's something you're going to be doing just because you feel like it. You can feel, maybe it's intuitive, but you feel pulled somewhere, or to something career-wise. Someone maybe overseas that you've not seen in a while, but you feel called to it for a reason. So follow that. Clarifying the Strength card. You have the Nine of Cups. I'm going to get you another card because that one fell on the floor. Nine of Cups and the Three of Wands. So you're expecting to be very, very satisfied within yourself, which makes me think that there is a choice you're making that you know it's going to satisfy you, you know it's going to fulfill you. But whatever this choice is with the Strength card and the Three of Wands, you know more that if you don't choose this, you will regret not trying. You'll regret not going for something. So it's almost like, I'm getting this whole energy from this of, what have I got to lose? What have I got to lose? Nothing to lose, everything to gain. And I really like it. Clarifying the Fool, you have the Five of Pentacles falling on the floor and the Devil. You kind of, with the Fool, you could, I feel like there's some type of new bad habit you're going to pick up along the way. Tarot is obviously advice, and it's kind of a pre-warning for some of you, but there is like a bad habit you could come across in some way that you are going to have a choice whether to pick up or not. I don't know why I'm getting smoking or something. Could be you trying to break a bad habit also, but with the Devil here, it's addictions, bad habits. Sometimes it can just be an addiction to overthinking, but with the Fool card, it feels like something new, and it feels like there's a new bad habit or a new could also be because Five of Pentacles came out with the Devil. It could be you kind of isolating your negative thinking and bad habits and not really playing into them and leaving them out in the cold, leaving them out to shrivel up. Weird thing to say, but it just seems as if you're not, some of you are going to be leaving behind toxic bad habits that you know don't serve you and if anything harm you. And with the Fool card, just leaving behind things that aren't good for you. It's going to start this new path off, and this new respect for yourself of going, oh, that was actually easier than I thought it would be. What's the big deal about? I don't know, some of you it's like maybe you're quitting smoking or you're quitting whatever it may be, and you're like, well, this is going to be hard, but it is actually, with the Strength card here also, you're actually well equipped to succeed in quitting something, and you're going to be like, oh, that was easy because of your strength. Not because it is easy, but because of your strength to do it. Clarifying the Hierophant, you have the Tower. There could be some type of committed long-term thing that leaves or abruptly changes its title. I don't know what that means. Maybe there is a relationship that kind of leaves this week, but by the way, I'm getting energy of like a best friend. There's something kind of morphing or changing. That can mean two things. That can mean a best friend then becomes a lover as well as a best friend, or that could also mean a best friend becomes your second best friend and no longer is top tier. I don't know. Weird thing to be. There's something kind of silly about this, so it could just be a joke that comes in. But the Tower is fast, abrupt transformation, and the Hierophant is all about commitment. You could have this, I don't know why I'm getting Kundalini awakening, some of you, but there's something where there's some type of spiritual or religious huge turnaround on the way you see a certain religion, or a huge change in your beliefs or something. For the better or for the worse, I can't really tell, but it's just a transformation. Clarifying the Two of Wands. You have the Hermit. Some of you are like, you've made a decision, or you're making it this week to move or change or travel. Traveling for a lot of you. The only thing stopping you is this conversation you need to have with someone about it. Because you in yourself are actually very strong-headed. Strong-headed? Strong-minded. But with the Hermit card here, it's almost as if you're strong-minded on your own when you're in your own company, and as soon as you want to tell someone, as soon as you want to do something, you're like, oh, I don't know how to explain this. What are they going to think? You're not bothered about what they think. I feel like you're only bothered about people that you care about what they think. But there's something here where you're letting that influence your choice. So don't. If you want to do something, please do it. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tales Tarot Tuesdays.